Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, 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 welcome. This is the time, this is the moment, and indeed it's come. It's coming down to Kisumu. It's Dallas Sevens. This is the last leg of the circuits that we have across this country, and believe me, it's going to be the decisive one. The winners, the runners-up, every action is expected here. All that you want to know about this city of Kisumu will be epitomized on this very field that we are around here. My name is Nick Okello from LTN Sports, and we are the official media partners for Dallas Sevens 2025, and we must be very proud of this. I tell you, it's nice to be here in Kisumu Dala. Wamosujo Kisumu te ni osaureu urujo Kisumu. Dallas Sevens obiro Dala. Anyway, that is how we're going to be starting, and I'm blessed to have one very distinguished individual who will be giving us more and more about preparations, expectations, reactions, actions, and all that makes this very important episode that begins tomorrow be what it is. My name is Nick Okello, and now I want to bring my guest on board, and he will tell us who he is. Karibu sana bwana mwenyekiti, and let these guys know exactly who I'm speaking to.
Thank you very much. My name's Dr. Gabriel Ouma. I'm the club chairman, Kisumu Rugby Football Club, and also the host chairman for Dallas Sevens. And I'm glad to have you guys around. Yeah, and it's a pleasure. Yeah.
Thank you. You said you're a doctor.
Yes.
You're a medical doctor.
Yes, I am.
Wow. I mean, one would want to know just how did you juggle between the medicine
and,
thing and rugby, which all these things are very demanding.
Yeah, if you look at even the best performing schools countrywide, they are very strong in terms of sports.
Yeah.
And if you look at even the national sports, the teams that go to the national games, most of them, almost 80%, are like the best performing schools in the country. So you can't really separate academics and sports. That is what now keeps you busy, because if you separate them, then now, especially a young growing youth or teenager, then they will expend that energy in other things. So I think it was quite easy for me to transition and be able to incorporate both rugby away from high school and academia, a bit of it. And I think after that, I went ahead and played, for the under 20, I think Kenya team back then, and slowly transitioned into club rugby. So even when I was in campus, I actually played rugby. And my last club to play for was Kisumu RFC, proudly. Yeah, and I'm glad to be back in management and trying to see how we can be able to boost the youth of this region.
Wow, yeah. That is momentous, and we are diving right into it now. Yeah. It is the 2025 edition of Dallas Sevens, yeah. And as it is, everybody is enthusiastic. The crowds, people around here are so much enthusiastic about what happens beginning tomorrow. Yeah. And yes, we're beginning today anyway. Yeah. Tell us, in terms of preparations, yeah, what has the committee done? What has your committee been up to, and how far have you come to this date now that tomorrow is the D-Day?
Yeah, I think I'm first of all very proud of the team that I'm working with. We have a team of almost 40 committee members divided into different subcommittees that have been working around the clock to make this event a success that we hope for. And basically, I think we have been able to this time expand the experience of Dallas Sevens. We have the age grade category that is currently going on at Kisumu Polytechnic, where we have 16 teams, both ladies and both girls and boys from surrounding high schools that were invited, and they are fighting for a trophy and medals at Polytechnic. This is the first time we're having age grade rugby at Dallas Sevens. And then for Division 2, and we'll be at Polytechnic on Saturday and Sunday. Division 1 will be here and the finals will be here. We have been able to get the largest number of corporate sponsors ever. I think this is the leg that has had the most corporate sponsors come up to support. In terms of even funds, I think we have been able to garner the largest advance ticket sales ever in any rugby activity in this country.
Like the sales are crazy right now.
The sales are crazy. Yeah. The advance tickets that were on offer were all sold out. So currently we are back to normal ticket rates. And this is the first time we're actually doing normal ticket rates at this juncture of Dallas, because usually by Friday we always try to push some flash sales. Mm-hmm. But you can see this time we don't even have the flash sales, because already if you look at the numbers, the stadium is almost full. And we are limited. This is a 7,000 seater stadium. and we are limited. We have been given orders that we can only admit 6,000 for security purposes. And so far, I'm already a bit worried because I think the fan turnout will be spectacular. But we want to reassure our fans that basically the space that we have, the security that we have, and you know, all the corporates that are here, all the vendors that are here, their meals will be sorted out. Anyone who wants refreshment, it is all sorted out. Those who want to have a fun family experience, we have a kids corner for the first time this time round. So it will be an all family experience that you can come with your 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, and you will not miss the rugby action because they'll have a safe space to actually enjoy themselves also. Yeah.
Sounds a big one this time around, and from what you hear, the chairman speaks so confidently about the preparations. Is so enthusiastic about the outcome that is going to be, and it's mentioned is the first time that sponsors have turned out in that very large number, and therefore there is every element of success in it. Now, looking at what you have right now, how would you leverage this to the national level of rugby? It's something that I know everybody would want to have a lesson for, everybody would want to really pick reasons to. Just at the national level, what would you offer in this level?
I think basically what we have been trying to do is to just show the world that rugby is still one of the most popular sports in this country. And basically I don't think, apart from maybe the national team or even the national football team, only rugby can be able to garner these number of crowds. So what we are trying to do is to try and also sell that experience to the corporates so that we can be able to regain the confidence. Because for a very long time you have seen even in the national team struggling to secure sponsorship. But then this time round I think we are going to convince every corporate that they can actually highlight themselves through rugby. And rugby is something that is played all the way from age grade to high schools to the clubs. And most of the clubs, like in the main league, are actually community clubs. So it links the community directly to the players, and it links the community directly to the corporates. So that's the experience we want to sell, and we want to just reassure the corporate world that they can have confidence partnering with rugby. And this will have a spillover effect because if Dala becomes a success, it's the final leg of the circuit, then it means the upcoming Safari Sevens will also be able to get a very good outcome just based on what we are able to sell as Dala. And we are hoping that this will help grow the game nationally. Yeah.
Now, you've spoken about security matters,
Yeah.
and it's imperative that we get to tell our fans who will be coming exactly to know what is expected of them. Perhaps you can share what you plan in terms of the ticketing, seating arrangements, and all that, maybe so briefly, so that whoever comes have an idea what they are coming to encounter.
Yeah. First of all, I think I'd like to really thank the county government, led by our governor, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, who has, been able to assure us of maximum security for our fans, no matter how late they leave the stadium. And I think that's a very big boost for us because he has been a supporter for a very long time, and he really loves sports and youth activities. So on our end as Kisumu Rugby, we have been able to secure 2 security firms to also be able to just reassure our fans that their security is well taken care of. In terms of ticketing, we are partnering with Tico Hub. Tico Hub are one of the biggest ticketing firms in this country, and because of the numbers, we have tried to also be able to accommodate extra spaces for ticketing. And the good thing is, as I've told you, we have been able to sell quite a lot of advanced tickets. So that means the flow of funds will be very easy because you only need to come and scan your ticket and access the stadium. So anyone who hasn't really bought their ticket by now, I'd really like to appeal if you can be able to just go to the link www.ticohub.com and just purchase your ticket online. It will make your work and our work very easy because when you come in, transition from the gate to the stadium will be less than 5 minutes.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. It's a good arrangement, it sounds. Yeah. And now, Chairman, you expect to have about 32 teams participating in this tournament, yeah, beginning tomorrow. Yeah. Which teams are you looking at as, apart from KCB and maybe Strath, who are showing very good signs, yeah, are we expecting to see any kind of surprises from other teams? And from this region particularly, what do you have to say?
Definitely. I think Kisumu RFC will be the biggest surprise package. We haven't really met our expectations, I think, for the circuit because of one challenge or the other. I think most of my main players had some injuries that were gathered during the pre-season training, and that was a bit of a setback. But then we have quite a number who are back. So definitely Kisumu is the team to watch out for. Secondly, I think all the teams are up to the task. I know Strathmore will be trying to outpit KCB, so that will be a very exciting, encounter to see what will happen. Nobody should also rule out Cabras, because Cabras are the defending Dala Sevens champions, and I think they have been able to pick up momentum as the circuit progresses. So I think they're also a team to really watch out for. And of course, we have the dark horses, which are Daystar University, that surprised everyone during the recent Christie Sevens. So I think Dala, it's basically open, and that makes it more exciting.
It's open now.
Yeah, it's
everybody
open.
should come.
So we can't really say one is a front runner. Maybe for the overall circuit leaders, it's already decided it's between Strathmore and KCB. But in terms of who will take the Dala Sevens trophy, I think it's open to. It's still too early to make the call. Yeah.
You sound like you are defensive of your team, which hasn't performed so well this season during this circuit.
Yeah.
Kisumu are a few. I mean, it's not been the same team that we've known. You've mentioned injuries having been there, but yes, it is. These injuries at one point, tunasema kwa Kiswahili ziliisha.
Yeah.
Just why didn't you pick up? Because I know Kisumu is supposed to be actually the headache of the circuits all across.
Yeah. Yeah, I think most of the injuries that we picked up, someone like David Williams, who plays for the national team, he had a shoulder injury that has been nagging him, and he played the first 2 legs, but we had to ensure that he has surgery so that now he can be ready for the 15th season. So we have had several injuries, and most of these were actually picked during the pre-season training. So that is a few weeks to the circuit, and you see, it's one thing to rush a player to come and just try and play. If you look at even Prince Lou, some of the players who are playing there seemed as if they were a bit uncomfortable. So eventually one of the things that we have to do is to safeguard the health of our players. So we cannot really use our players to deliver results when they are struggling. So I think it's something that is transient. As I've told you, some of them are now back. So I really expect a big show, especially for they have been out for this period. So basically, I think I'm very confident in my team, and I believe we are going to be one of the surprise packages.
Surprise packages.
Yes.
Oh, no worries, no problems. The chairman now sounds and exudes a lot of confidence about his team. And yes, indeed, Dala Sevens has always been, a magnificent kind of spectacle that when you come here, I tell you, it's normally carnival. If you can't say anything less, it's normally carnival. And you've said and stated so well that security matters are okay. The ticketing aspects has been handled as well. But we have the whole aspect of the political goodwill. The governor, yes, but we only see rugby at the national level properly. Down here, maybe political will isn't there, or rather the willingness to just do it is not sufficient. Just what would you advise about that?
No, I think on our end, we cannot be, we are definitely overly grateful to the county government of Kisumu for the support they have given us. Remember, even just for us to use and access this stadium, we have had a lot of facilitation from the government and specifically from the Department of Sports. In terms of marketing this tournament, we have the digital screens in town that the county government has given us for free. And those are very expensive screens to even hire for a day. And they have been on display.
So the county government has partnered with you to give out the screens?
Definitely in Kisumu.
So fans can watch. If you don't access the stadium, you can still go and watch the games on big screens in the streets.
Yes, and these games will be streamed live. This is the first circuit. This is the first leg of the circuit that both Division 1 and 2 will be aired live. Because Division 2 will be aired on Scrummage Africa YouTube account. Division 1 will be aired on the SportPesa account. So I think corporates will get value for their investment. And for us, I don't know about the other legs, but for Dala Sevens and Kisumu Rugby, I think the county government has come out big to support us. And, we are very grateful. Yeah, of course, there is more to be done. We don't have a dedicated rugby field. We use Kisumu Polytechnic for our training and for our usual matches, and we use here for our main tournaments. So maybe if there's a request, I think when they see, Dala Sevens is the biggest sports tourism activity this side of Nairobi, the largest. We bring crowds almost 12,000 in 2 days. So it is the
Okay.
biggest sports tourism activity.
Yeah.
So right now, I think I got a call from one of my friends in the tourism sector, and he tells me, most of the hotels are fully booked.
Right now.
Right now, the teams arrived on Thursday, some
Wow.
even as early as Wednesday.
Yeah.
The entertainment joints are packed.
Yeah.
So whatever Kisumu Rugby brings to this county in terms of revenue, in terms of sports tourism, in terms of exhibition, sponsors, corporates, it's huge. So I think we can have more investment in rugby-related facilities. So if we can be able to have maybe a field dedicated for Kisumu Rugby or any other rugby club that might want to use it, that will be a plus for us.
Well, it's good to hear that. By the
Yeah.
way, I think if Kisumu is doing that, county government, kudos for that, and that is what we want to hear in the sports fraternity.
Yeah.
That indeed county governments are coming out to support such a good initiatives sports-wise. Now, Chairman, I want to turn now to the players. Do you think this circuit has produced enough players who can join the national team?
Definitely, I think we have been able to see, breakthrough players whom nobody really expected, nobody even knew about them, and I'm sure there is a very big headache amongst the people who are in the selecting committee for the national team.
Yeah.
Remember, this is the first time that the director of rugby gave an order that for you to be eligible for the national team, you have to play in the circuit. Because I think in the last circuits, I think some of the elite players will take a rest, and eventually they'll make it to the national team. So right now I think it's the right direction actually that Kenya Rugby has taken to insist that you also have to perform for your local circuit for you to be considered for the national team. And the competition has been stiff. If you look at the previous legs, you can see how they are getting a run for their money. Yeah, so I think they are very good young talents that I think we never got that opportunity to see them that are coming out now. And I really pity the National Selection Committee because they'll have a very big task of coming up with a team that should represent the country.
It's going to be difficult for them to really
It's going to be difficult because the talent is huge.
Particularly, who would you spot in this circuit who has impressed you? Leave alone, I know you are a professional. Just look at it from that view of a professional.
Yeah.
Who has impressed you in this circuit?
I think Victor Mola has been very impressive, and I think I don't know if most people know, Victor Mola is a former Kisumu RFC player. He was actually the most.
Strath. Is he for Strath?
He's in Strathmore.
Yeah, he's in Strath.
But remember, Mola was the most valuable player Dallas Sevens in 2023. There's a photo of him wearing the Kisumu RFC jersey. That is the first leg of the Sevens that he played, Dallas Sevens here.
Yeah.
And there's a photo when we are awarding him here for the most valuable player.
Yeah.
So Victor Mola actually left Kisumu RFC to go pursue his studies at Strathmore. And I think he's one of the players who has really impressed me this leg. And definitely I'll want to see how I can convince him to come back once he clears with Strathmore. Yeah, he has to come back home.
You don't wish him to go and join clubs abroad. You want him to come here?
I think we are equal to the task. Definitely we would want our players to get better opportunities. But you don't rush some of these things. You have to really develop your talent pole pole, because when he goes abroad, I'm not really underestimating him, but I think for nurturing young talent, you really need to have a progressive way that they go up the ladder.
A system.
Yeah, so if you rush them up, then usually they face a lot of challenges, and it somehow interferes with their career growth.
With their career growth.
Yeah.
Chairman, I know it's splendid for you to host this, but again, I just want to ask you, Kisumu and the rugby itself. Let me talk about this region, Nyanza.
Yeah.
Of late, we've not been producing the talents that we used to know in rugby.
Yeah.
What has happened? Somebody told me tumeingia kukula junk, so and rugby is such an intense game. So kama ukuli ugali vizuri, you go for junks, bana uweze cheza rugby kando. How would you what's your analysis of this? We're not producing enough talents, yet this is a natural place that actually breeds them.
No, I don't think that's accurate. Because I think the only gap we have had is we haven't really had a good system where these players from the region can transit into their local club and be able to, eventually grow up the ladder and maybe get better opportunities like in Nairobi and the rest. But remember, someone like Adongo, Patrick Odongo, who is our best winger currently, was in school here in Kisumu. So he just left his school in Kisumu and went to study at Daystar. Someone like Mola, you see. So the only thing that I think we have not really had in terms of a region is the opportunities for our players to remain here. And you see, there are only few things that can be able to convince a player to remain in this region. One is the academic opportunity. You know, Kisumu, in as much as we have a higher institution of learning, they are very limited, not as what is in Nairobi. Number two, with the tough economic times, you know, people want to see, you know, opportunities in terms of scholarships. And I think most of these players who transition from high schools here and go to Nairobi, they go there because of scholarship, both at Strathmore and Daystar. But then that's something that we are trying to take up as a club. We currently have an MOU with Kisumu Polytechnic. We are pursuing an MOU with Maseno University, so that now they don't have to shift all the way to Nairobi to get academic opportunities. And finally, it's employment opportunities, which I think we have also been able to tackle. Currently, Homeland, which is our new sponsor, has been able to pick up some of my players and given them employment opportunities. So most of these will change.
Great. Now, Chairman, we are about to complete this, and it's your big day tomorrow and Sunday. All eyes will be on you, your team, and the way you've organized all this event. Now, just talk to our fans, talk to our people, bring them at home, let them feel this is the place to be. This camera is yours, and I want you to speak to them in any language you think best that would suit them. Let them come, let them enjoy, let them have the experience.
Yeah, definitely Jothurwa, Warwakou, Mondubi, Dala. It will be a good experience for us. We have given opportunities to our local and preference to our local businesses. We have given preference to our local entertainment industry. So I can tell you only less than 10% of the people will be on the ground and who will benefit from this dollar come from outside this region. So you are all welcome. I think we are still giving opportunities to vendors. If you have any business that you want to showcase during Dala, our line is open, and I think our posters are out there, and they have the numbers that you can contact. We have very good packages and very good deals for anyone who wishes to exhibit, wishes to vend, any business opportunities for our fans who just want to have a nice weekend and enjoy themselves. I think we have arranged everything ready. We have entertainment, we have opportunities for your children to also have their Toto's Corner. It's a nice interaction. We will have a lot of visitors. We have good artists who are lined up. You know, Costa Juang will be highlighting tomorrow. He is the biggest talent currently, straight from Kisumu. We have Odongo Swag, who will be coming on Sunday. So there is no reason why anyone should remain at home. Koro biuru, waroko udala.
Wow, that's good. And before we just pen it off, Daktari, Chairman, you know you wear so many hats. What is your feeling of the new national office led by our good lady, Chairperson Akaj? We just interviewed her sometimes a few weeks ago on LTN Sports.
I think, as I said, rugby is in transition. And personally, Harriet has been actually an official of this club. During the phase where this club faced one of the best transitions from just being a basic club to a club that has, you know, national, image. So I'm very confident in the new transitional office that we have, led by Madam Chair Lady Harriet Okach. And I think as Kisumu RFC, we give her all the support that she needs, and we wish her success, because she's the one now tasked to lead us to the next level and bring us more corporates to support rugby.
Well, thank you very much. As you can see behind me here, it's work and work and work. It's preparation galore. And these people you're seeing around here are making everything perfect for you to be in this place. They're making it perfect for you to enjoy every experience here. Therefore, there's no any other place better to be than at the Dallas Sevens tomorrow, right here at Jomo Kenyatta Stadium Mamboleo in Kisumu. The experience here, I'm told, Ovibedo Malet. From us, that media partners of Dala Sevens, we say thank you very much for being with us. Please keep it here, because every minute, every action, every event, every news and review, you will find it right at this position. LTN Sports always. This is your Sports Arena. Thank you very much, Chairman, for having taken your time. And to you, the viewer, thank you very much for having followed this. My name is Nico Kelo. Till we meet again in the subsequent editions of this. Machigni Urudala Sevens.